We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on last season's national champions, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Blue Devils will get the first crack on offense today. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Nice grab. It's McClellan. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Blue Devils pick up enough to get a first down there. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. What a catch! Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Off it RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the Blue Devils are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So USC's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Fox. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They'll use the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Empty set now, 5 wide. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's McClellan. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
QB to the tight end for a completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now. The shotgun handoff here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Blue Devils will line up to kick it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
With the catch, it's Jordan. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Oh, what a grab! They stop him, but it's a first down.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And My gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Back to throw. It's Fox. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from... What a kick. It's good from 57.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Return starts from inside the 5.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's McClellan. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there. And Duke has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They try to sneak it for the first. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff from the shotgun. Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Pulls it in. It's Moore. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Blue Devils will have to kick it away. Down. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Fox. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball.
You can sometimes just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Moore. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Using his legs, it's Wormley.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Fox. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Receiver in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Fox. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deliveries from the pocket complete over the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Blue Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Send the back in motion. To the air, it's Fox. Nice throw, caught for a completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He steps out of bounds after the great hit. A solid return to set up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? Ball handed to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
That gain enough for a fresh second down, spotted at the 48.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They keep him guessing with a run. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver makes the catch, breaks an open space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. Looking to pass. It's Fox. The receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football from the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Returner looking to make a play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On the run, it's Owens. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The sure hands. It's Moore. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. The Blue Devils will have to kick this away. He's getting a workout here. It's his 5th punt of the night. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Fresh center down for the offense. First down. And Duke has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where they have a chance. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll feed the back again. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Fox. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, USC. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And he stopped short. The defense makes a play, and now in the fourth quarter, still a one-point game. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs on the scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And the game just good enough for a 1st down. And the Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's play action. The sure hands, it's McClellan. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
3rd and short during this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Duke. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Looking for a man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5 here in the 4th. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Catch made over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive. And
during the late stages of this game, Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Leaning on the run game here. Got the first down and still motoring. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Then the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
Movement here from the tight end. In the red area, it's Owens. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. Looking to throw. It's Fox. The ball is caught.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Dumps it down to the back. And the Trojans pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Man, it's so invaluable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal, down 8. They've got to score and add a 2-point conversion to tie it. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Well, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Looking to throw. It's Fox. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get him as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pressured and sacked. A clutch stop on that two-point conversion. Still a two-point game. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands, just all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game.